there, friends. I'm doing a new band today, new to me. And I'm doing it honestly because someone commented on, I think it was my Coheed Cambria reaction, talking about some of the bands I mentioned in it, being like, oh my god, you know, I also love Modest Mouse, and they even mentioned like Further Seems Forever, which is an emo band I used to listen to a lot, and they mentioned Death Cab for Cutie, and then they mentioned Mewithoutyou, and I'm like, I've never heard of this band. What are you talking about? And seeing how they like a lot of the same music I do or did, I just figured I have to check them out, just really out of curiosity. So I put them on my wheel, and I thought they were going to come up much later than this, but such is a wheel, I never know what's going to come up, and here we are. Mewithoutyou. I wasn't sure what song to pick, and they didn't give me a specific, they said like, oh yeah, check them out, but they didn't give me a specific song. So I went with the Fox, the Crow, and the Cookie because it sounded cute, and I love foxes. And that was basically why. I really, really love foxes. They're one of my favorite animals. And I'm really kind of that simple. Also, look at this image. That alone looks cute. So let's do this. I have no idea what kind of music this is. It's based on, yeah, I don't know. It looks very twee and cute, and I hope it is, but we'll see. Twee being things, you know, like kind of softer. I don't even know what you call that. I know it has a name. I guess it's kind of folk rock adjacent. I guess it's folk rock. Things like a Death Cab, a quieter alt rock.
Through mostly vacant streets, a baker from the outskirts of his town earned his living peddling sweets from a ragged cart he dragged around. The clever fox crept close behind, kept an ever-watchful eye for a chance to steal a ginger spice cake or a boy's berry pie.
This is already adorable as hell. I chose the correct song because this is up my alley. I love me a story song. I love me some tiny piano. I love this video so far. I love when I'm correct on accident. I love that he looks like he came straight out of a cartoon with the little rosy cheeks and the cupcake hat. I'm a sucker for a music video that looks homemade. I understand, you know, big expensive videos, sure, they can be fun, but stuff like with the Big Push, when I covered the video Precious, like that video seemed so special and beautiful because that one was homemade. And this is the same thing. It looks like I'm a sucker for things that look like a bunch of kids putting on a show, and this is very much let's put on a show. I just think it gives it so much more heart and character to it, and this looks like a lot of fun, and I want those little treats. Look at this! Look at the little sets they built, and I love that the fox puppet, again, like, we've got cardboard backgrounds I'm a fan of, and we have puppets. Thank you for this gift to me. I am recording this on Christmas. Thank you for this Christmas gift of fox puppets. I love that while it was being puppeteered by two people, one of them like licked his lips, being like kind of performing for the fox, which is very cute, and dressed in sort of a way you might see the kind of, everyone's dressed a little bit vintagey, and I don't know, that hat, I feel like whenever they draw cartoon foxes, they tend to be dressed either in like waistcoats or kind of like weird little gangsters for some reason. It's cute. It's I guess because of the whole Sly Fox thing.
Peddling sweets from a ragged cart he dragged around. The clever fox crept close behind, kept an ever-watchful eye for a chance to steal a ginger spice cake or a boy's berry pie.
I love little things. Oh, I'm a sucker for puppets with shadows. It reminds there's some early animation that looks a bit like this that was done with early animated films that were done with like more like paper cutouts, things like oh shoot, was it Prince Ahmed? Those are things that were done in like the 1910s, like something like that, that are just very cool.
Looking down was the hungry crow. When the time is right, I'll strike and condescend to the earth below and take whichever street I like. The the moment the baker turned around to shoo the fox off from his cart, the crow swooped down and snatched a shortbread cookie and a German chocolate tart, using most unfriendly words that the village children had not yet heard. The baker shouted threats by canzonet to curse the crafty bird. You rotten wooden mixing spoon, why you midnight winged raccoon, you better bring those pastries back, you no good burnt black macaroon.
I love the way the curses came out there on the string. I love when the music just swelled just a little bit, kind of crescendoed, just to really this important part where a baker curses out a crow. Which, yeah, I mean, I love corvids, but they can be little bastards, smart little bastards. That was a lot of treat for just one little crow, good sir.
The fox approached the tree where the bird was perched, delighted in his nest. Brother Crow, don't you remember me? It's your old friend Fox with a humble request. If you could share just a modest piece, seeing as I distracted that awful man. This failed to persuade the crow in the least, so the fox rethought his plan. And if your lovely song would grace my ears, or to even hear you speak would ease my pains and fears, the crow looked down with a candy in his beak. Your palms of wisdom, my good crow, what a paradise they bring. This flattery pleased the proud bird so he opened his mouth and began to sing. Your subtle acclamation's true, best to give praise where praise is due. Every rook and jay in the corvid day's been raving about me too.
I love this has now become it's become like a little fable. I don't know if this is I don't think this is based on a fable, not a fable that I know. I mean, it might be. There's a lot of fables that involve crows and foxes. Those two being like oftentimes used as tricksters or used as storytellers in different sorts of mythology and things like that. So it's perfect. I'm dying at this aesthetic. I love it so much. It's so cute. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not even saying that much. I'm just kind of staring at it going, yay, thank you. Because I just like it a lot. Oh, I wasn't ready. Sorry, heat turned on for a second. I was just laughing at myself because I feel like I am so Portland. Simply because I was joking around with a friend of mine at work recently that like, you know, we both live in Portland now, but we both weren't born in Oregon. I'm from California, he's from the South. And I just moved here a couple months ago, and he's been here for several years. But the whole idea, he was like, oh, you know, I didn't really like a lot of the weird stuff I like until I moved here. And I kind of became who I am. Meanwhile, I'm just like, I've always liked this weird shit and much weirder. And he's like, oh, so you were always strange and you kind of just like found home. And I'm like, yeah, kind of. So just like everyone I told I was going to move to Portland, they're just like, yeah, no, that makes sense. And I feel like this is a cute little something that would be randomly in Portland. Like I feel like I could walk into a storefront that had that. I literally walked by a storefront the day. I guess there's like a thing in Portland where like every year this person hides 400 Santas at random places. I didn't like all in one spot, but a different spot every year, I guess. I didn't know this. I just knew last night I drove home and saw a small storefront, bright as heck, glowing with a mazillion Santas inside. Just tons of Santa, little like plastic Santas. And there were a couple people outside like taking pictures. I'm like, what's going on? So I went home and I Googled, I'm like, Santa store? I couldn't figure it out because like it was closed, and it literally was just full of these little Santa figures that were all glowing. Turned out it was that. So I was just, I don't know, something, a lot of things, there's a lot of problems with this town, but there's a strange sort of whimsy about some of it that I find very endearing, and I find the same in this video. I'm enjoying so very much. In our strange little fable.
In the core of the day's been raving about me too. They admire me one and all. Must be the passion in my car. My slender bill known through the escadrille. My fierce commander's law.
You don't want it anymore. You're the fox of brain. Yeah. Let's go fox.
ice in my veins, crushed graham cracker crust, my powdered sugar, funnel cake cocaine. Let the crescent cookie rise, these carrot-covered almond eyes will rest to see my cat.
Oh, I love that they have all these like shiny things in his wings. That looks so fun, like the stuff he would hide in his nest. That looks so cool. And I've never seen this band before, but I love how much expression the lead singer has. He's performing. All of them have like quite a bit going on, but I love that he's like really kind of into what he's singing. It makes it extra fun.
Powdered sugar, funnel cake cocaine. Let the crescent cookie rise, these carrot-covered almond eyes will rest to see my cashew princess in the swirling marble sky. Will rest upon the knee where all divisions cease to be. A root beer floating on a banana boat across the tapioca sea. When letting all attachments go is the only prayer we know. May it be so, may it be so, may it be so. Oh.
Sad bird raging. I'm gonna get to you next, I promise. That was really great. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I watched that. That was wonderful. I don't know if that's like, I don't know if a fan of that band would be like, why the hell did you start with that song? That makes no sense. For me, that was the perfect song to start with. there is not a better song to start with for me personally than that song with that video. That was wonderful. If there's another song of theirs I should cover, like they've had other fun music videos like that, by all means let me know. Otherwise, I may have to start listening to them because that was wonderful. I liked that a lot. Okay, that's all. I'm very happy now. Bye, everybody.